How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a tasting. A couple weeks ago, we talked about how starting in March, it's Butterbeer season for Harry Potter fans. Not just in Universal Orlando and Hollywood, but also in our local stores. We talked about some of the food, some of the products, and I decided to get some of those items. So we're going to do a little tasting here to see how it is. So this is all stuff for the Butterbeer season. So first things first, we have the Harry Potter Butterbeer Hershey Kisses. Found these, give you guys a little AMSR. I want to say we found these at Target. So we're going to try these. We also have the Harry Potter Goldfish Butterbeer. Now these do all say baked grams, so hopefully these are sweet. These were a little hard to find. I actually had to get these off of Amazon, so unfortunately these are probably smushed because the bag was a little smushed when I got them. And last but not least, we have the Harry Potter Fudge Stripe Cookies Butterbeer, and got these at Walmart. Just in case you guys are looking, that's where I found everything at. So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous about this, but let's do it. Let's start with the Goldfish, because I think I was a little bit more excited about these. Major butterscotch smell. In these, we do have the Goldfish. I'm gonna try to get, there's looks like 3 different things. A Butterbeer, and I think there is, no, there's supposed to be an owl, or a, no, that looks like glass. I don't know if you can really see it, but a glass of Butterbeer. So we're gonna do eating 3 pieces at once. Now, full disclosure, I do like Butterbeer. I get a frozen Butterbeer or a cold Butterbeer whenever I'm at Universal, so I am okay with the Butterbeer flavor. Butterscotch, on the other hand, I'm kind of a take it or leave it. So here we go, the Goldfish Butterbeer. Okay. You get a little vanilla at the end, but definitely Butterbeer. I like those. I can definitely snack on those. I was honestly worried with the Goldfish that they were going to be more like a cracker, because you've got the Goldfish crackers, but seeing that it does say baked grams, it is a butterscotch graham cracker, which I'm good with, and I'm glad I got 2 bags of it. So let's go with the Fudge Stripe. Ooh, major Butterbeer smell. So you guys can see, yeah, major Butterbeer. And I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see, but it does say Butterbeer on it. There's no description. It just says Fudge Stripe Butterbeer Cookies. So let's go. not as butterbeer butterscotch-y as the Goldfish, because I can't tell if the icing is just vanilla. So this is a more subtle flavor. But yeah, I like this. If you don't want like an overly butterscotch, I totally should have gotten some water before I started tasting these. Something like overly butterscotchy, I would probably get the fudge stripe out of these two that we've tried so far. So, yeah. Okay. Last but not least, the Butterbeer Hershey Kisses. I have to say that these are probably the easier ones to find. Okay, yes, I did have to tear it. Okay. And we've got different colors. There is red, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but there is like little Butterbeers, blue, and beige. So here we go. We're gonna try one. I'm not gonna do like 5 of them because the picture also looks like, so it's gold colored cream filled butterbeer flavored cream is the description on the bag. So I'm not gonna eat 3 of them at once to get the different colors because there's something on the inside. So here we go, and I'm gonna try to bite it in the middle. That's good. I want to say the outside's a white chocolate with the butterbeer inside. Okay. So if I had to pick, yes, I just threw the wrapper at you guys. If I had to pick from the Goldfish, the Fudge Stripe, or the Hershey Kisses, my ranking, I think the Hershey Kisses, the Butterbeer Kisses, are a little bit more like the drink, then the Fudge Stripe, then the Goldfish. That's my personal ranking. I'm now a little sad that I only got 1 bag of Hershey Kisses, and I've got 2 Goldfish and 2 Fudge Stripes, but they're not going to go to waste in my house. Like, I'm going to eat them. None of these were, oh my gosh, these are horrible. I actually liked all of these, and like I said, full disclosure, I do like Butterbeer. I drank it at Universal, like I said before. But butterscotch was never like a must-have flavor for me. So, that being said, and the fact that I'll eat all of these, I would say they did an awesome job with getting a butterbeer flavor in these products. That being said, there is also Skinny Pop did the butterbeer. I did not get that one because I don't like kettle corn. I don't like the sweet and the salty when it comes to popcorn. So I just knew personally it just was not going to be my vibe. I did look for the Pocky that I talked about, but on further research, it's not available in the US. It's overseas. And actually said China, which I thought Pocky was a Japanese product, but anyway. So we've tried 3 of the 5 food items that I was aware of, and these are the 3, as far as I'm aware of, 3 of the 4 that are available in the US, as far as I'm aware of. If you like butterbeer, don't be afraid to get any of these products. If you want a little bit sweeter, go for the Hershey Kisses. If you want a little bit more subtle butterbeer flavor, go for the Fudge Stripe. If you just want more of a butterscotch crunchy, then go with the Goldfish. Like I said, there is no losers in this as far as I'm concerned. Alright guys, so I will see you next time, and there will be more butterbeer season things down the pipeline.